Have you ever been told that the best earphones seal your ear canal completely for maximum bass and isolation? Well, what if I told you that in 2025, one of the most talked about earbuds on the planet does the exact opposite? That's right, the Huawei FreeClip 2 isn't just another wireless earphone. It's an open-ear, clip-style design that throws away the conventional playbook and dares to redefine how we think about audio comfort, safety, and everyday usability. Today, we're diving into a complete breakdown of the Huawei FreeClip 2. We'll test the design, explore the sound quality, check battery life, compare it with rivals like Sony's LinkBuds, Bose's Ultra Open Earbuds, and Shox's Bone conduction sets. And by the end, I'll give you the verdict. Is this bold new design the future of earphones or just another tech experiment? Stick around because you might be surprised. Let's start with the basics. The Huawei FreeClip 2 launched in October 2025 at a price of 1,299 yuan, which works out to about $182. That puts it right in the competitive mid-tier pricing bracket. Not cheap, but nowhere near Apple or Bose's 249 plus premium. Straight away, Huawei is positioning this product as a stylish alternative for people who care about comfort and safety without breaking the bank. The design is where FreeClip 2 grabs your attention instantly. Instead of a standard in-ear tip or over-ear hook, you get a three-part structure: the comfort bean, the listening ball, and the C-shaped bridge that connects them. Imagine a little bean resting comfortably behind your ear, a small ball that hovers right outside your ear canal, and a bridge that balances everything in place. It's almost like a piece of futuristic jewelry rather than a gadget. And yes, it's completely left-right agnostic, so you can clip either bud onto either ear. That flexibility is surprisingly rare in this market. Now here's where things get even more interesting. At just 5.1 grams per earbud, these are lighter than most competitors. And Huawei trimmed the case down too, 17% smaller and 14% lighter than the first-generation FreeClip. That might sound minor, but when you're slipping these in and out of your pocket daily, that size difference adds up. Durability? The buds carry an IP57 rating, which means they're dust-proof and can handle submersion in water up to 1 meter. The case itself is IP54, so it'll resist splashes and dust but don't dunk it. Compared to Bose Ultra Open Earbuds with only IPX4, this is actually a major win for Huawei. Here's what a lot of reviews don't tell you. Open ear designs live or die on how they balance comfort and sound leakage. And FreeClip 2 is clearly gunning for the sweet spot. So let's talk sound. Inside each FreeClip 2 is a dual 10.8mm dynamic driver setup, tuned for a full 20 Hz to 20 kHz frequency response. Huawei's pitch is simple. They want this to feel immersive without being fatiguing, and without cutting you off from your surroundings. Thanks to their 3rd-gen AI audio chip with built-in NPU that's 10 times faster than before, the earbuds adapt volume and EQ in real time depending on your environment. In practice, that means if you're walking along a busy street, the sound adjusts to keep vocals clear without blasting your eardrums. It's the kind of feature you don't think about until you try it, and then you wonder how you ever lived without it. But does it deliver bass? That's the golden question. Open-ear earbuds almost always struggle with low-end punch because they don't seal. During my test playlist, tracks like Billie Eilish's Bad Guy revealed that FreeClip 2 delivers respectable bass thump, but never as deep as sealed in-ears like Sony WF-1000XM5. The upside? You get an airy, natural soundstage, almost like listening to desktop speakers rather than plugs jammed in your ears. For podcasts, acoustic music, and casual streaming, it's incredibly pleasant. Huawei also includes spatial audio, so when you're watching movies or playing supported games, head tracking creates that sense of 3D positioning. It's not as refined as Apple's spatial audio on AirPods Pro 3, but it's still a nice touch, especially given the lower price point. Let's not forget calls. Each FreeClip 2 has beamforming mics, noise suppression, and something Huawei calls the super mic system. On windy days, callers could still hear me clearly, though there was a hint of background hiss. Compared to Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, I'd say FreeClip 2 holds its ground, though not quite at the level of AirPods Pro 3's world-class voice isolation. Now let's break down battery life. Each earbud lasts around 9 hours on a single charge, and with the case you get up to 38 hours total. That's excellent for an open-ear design. And the fast charging is genuinely useful. 10 minutes in the case equals about 3 hours of playback. This easily beats Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, which max out at 7.5 hours and lack fast charging at this level. Controls are another clever point. You can tap or slide on the comfort bean, the listening ball, or the C bridge itself. It's intuitive and works well, though sometimes accidental touches happened when adjusting. Still, it's far better than tiny force sensors that you have to pinch. And of course, you can customize everything in Huawei's AI Life app, which is available on both Android and iOS. Huawei also built in some surprising extras: real-time AI translation in 20 languages, proximity search and anti-loss alerts if you misplace them, and a new health angle. With HarmonyOS integration, FreeClip 2 can hook into Huawei's wearable ecosystem for workout tracking. Not every user will care, but for those in Huawei's ecosystem, this is a serious value add. So how does FreeClip 2 stack against the competition in late 2025? Let's line them up. Sony LinkBuds S, more traditional in-ear with ambient pass-through, but less comfortable long-term and weaker durability ratings. Bose Ultra Open Earbuds, premium build and signature Bose tuning, but shorter battery life and higher price at $299 shocks. Open Fit, uses bone conduction, great for safety, but sound quality and bass fall behind FreeClip 2's dynamic drivers. Apple AirPods Pro 3, best-in-class ANC and seamless ecosystem integration, but completely different philosophy. Sealed in-ear versus open-ear. Price is $249. When you put FreeClip 2 into this mix, it lands in a very sweet spot, more comfortable than in-ears, safer than sealed designs, more stylish than bone conduction, and much more affordable than Bose or Apple. But we need to be real. FreeClip 2 is not for everyone. If you're a basshead, you'll still gravitate towards sealed in-ears like Sony's WF-1000XM5 or Beats Fit Pro. If you demand active noise cancellation for flights, the open-ear design simply can't compete. But if your priorities are comfort, situational awareness, long battery life, and futuristic design, FreeClip 2 nails it. Price, again, is the kicker. At $1,299 yuan, roughly $182, FreeClip 2 undercuts Apple, Bose, and even competes with shocks in a way that makes it very tempting. For the US and EU markets, this makes FreeClip 2 a conversation starter and a very realistic purchase for commuters, office workers, and fitness enthusiasts. So what's my verdict? Huawei FreeClip 2 is one of the boldest earphone releases of 2025. It proves that open-ear design is more than a gimmick. It offers strong audio, lightweight comfort, competitive durability, and surprisingly advanced AI-driven features. It won't dethrone AirPods or Bose for travelers or audiophiles who want ANC, but it doesn't need to. It's carving out a new category where safety, comfort, and style matter just as much as sound. So here's the final question. Would you trade some bass depth and noise isolation for all-day comfort and awareness? Let me know in the comments, are you team open ear or team noise canceling? And if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the latest audio tech, because 2025 is only getting started.